So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives.
Are you here to end this nightmare and free us all from the savage garden? Everyone here died in the master, but our life here is a nightmare. No one has yet... Only those... Only the... please, go on. Leave me in peace.
You didn't think you could take me unawares, here of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
What do you... Gaia Alata, this is the savage garden, beneath... Leave me in peace. What? Gaia, this is the savage garden. At the top of that mountain lies the Terrace of Dawn, which leads up. Beneath the mountain lies... Leave me in peace.
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn. If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you for long. Lift your eyes to Karek Agayala, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
So you found your way to Gaia Alata at last. Don't we have enough troubles here without you adding to them? Leave us alone. Your quarrel is... For you? Leave me in peace.
Destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin say you fought well. Our clan sacked your city of Kavach, a trifling task fit for scamps. Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my people. We had not expected that a mortal would act with such resolution and honor. It is no dishonor for us to speak. You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately. There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service? You are impertinent mortal. I did not offer to answer questions. An intriguing choice, and I have a task in mind that will test your wit and your loyalty. The rabble of the Savage Garden have imprisoned the Civilai Anaxes. I consider his humiliation a fitting punishment. However, his shame attaches to me, and though the matter is too small for my attention, it is not too small for one of my servants. Free Civilai Anaxes, and I shall reward you with the key to the Forbidden Grotto, the bands of the Chosen. Mankar Camoran's chattels, the unmortals that swarm here in the Savage Garden, their proper role is to test themselves in unceasing combat. But, being no true immortals, they are without honor or courage, and shy from battle. However, by some trick, they trapped one of my agents, the Civilai Anaxes, in a cave. fugitive, and Anaxes doubtless deserves humiliation. But I cannot permit this to continue. Do me this service of freeing Anaxes, and I will reward you with the bands of the Chosen and passage to the Forbidden Grotto. At Mankar Camoran's command, a favored few are given the bands of the Chosen and may leave the Savage Garden. You cannot pass through the door to the Forbidden Grotto unless you wear the bands. Mankar Camoran's chattels trapped the Zivilai Anaxes in a cave. He is their lord, and thus they mock him and me. Free Anaxes and restore order to the garden, and you shall have the bands of the Chosen. The one path from the Savage Garden is through the Forbidden Grotto. Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen are allowed to leave the garden.
You! How can you be here?
No matter. You are too late to stop Lord Dagon's victory. Soon we will return to Tamriel to rule over it as lords, while you will remain here in the Eternal Garden forever. Please, those favored by the Master to wear the bands may enter the Forbidden Grotto and leave this savage garden forever. The Forbidden Grotto is the only way out of the Savage Garden. Those who earn the Master's favor are given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to leave the garden. We have all died in the Master's service. Here in Gaia Elata, we are immortal and wait to return to Tamriel after Lord Dagon's final victory. The Master will soon deal with you. Die!
What do you want, mortal? Please, leave me in peace.
Please don't let Anaxes loose. He torments us night and day. What do you want, more? He's trapped at the back of the cave. It took us weeks to prepare the trap, and he killed us many times before we finally succeeded. The lesser creatures of the Eternal Garden still torment us, but Anaxes was the worst. He toyed with us, prolonging our deaths for his pleasure. You must not release him, for pity's sake. For you, leave me in peace.
What do you want, mortal? He's trapped at the back of the cave. The lesser creatures of the Eternal Garden still torment us. But Anaxes... well, you must leave me in peace.
What do you... He's trapped at the back of the lesser creatures of the Eternal Garden still torment us, but Anaxes was the worst. He toyed with us. You must not leave me in peace.
What news from Tamriel?
This war's going badly.
Stop!
Some new arrivals.
Don't let Anaxes out! No! Get away from there! If I could just...
We'll soon be able to cross over.
What do you want? Leave me. What? Tell me more. Leave me in peace.
What do you want, mortal? For you? Leave me in
What do you?
peace.
Leave me in peace.
What? The Master. We'll soon deal with you.
Anaxes is free. Order is restored to the Savage Garden. You have served me well. In return for your service, I will give you the key to the Forbidden Grotto, if you still wish it. You are unlike any other mortal I have encountered. You serve me, and then you spurn the reward for your service. Come, as an equal, I shall grace your name and corpse with honor.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mythala, and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorkhon, misnamed Tamriel, by deluded mortals. Yes, you understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed. By those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. Yes, you understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
What do you want? Leave me at...
What are you? The Master will soon deal with you.
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding
Stay
light.
away!
What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you for ages.
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here? Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end? Can you defeat Mankar Camoran and free all the souls of the poor fools who followed him? Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto. I was one of Mankar Camoran's chief lieutenants. I helped plan the Emperor's assassination. I opened the Great Gate at Kvatch. We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it. Mankar Camoran was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal. I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deed since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life. No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands. I understand. Why would you trust me? But you have no choice. I am the only one who can help you escape this place. No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave the grotto. You'll discover that for yourself soon enough.
Why do you think your world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedroth! Tamriel Daedroth! This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
I'm ready to help you, if you're ready to accept my help. I can just... Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them. You are not to speak to me, worm!
Prisoner, get in the cage. Let's get into the next grotto. I'm sure we can find a quiet place to remove the bands there. Those bracers you're wearing, that's what we put on the prisoners here. It prevents them from escaping, and makes them easy to control. I can get them off you, but I'll need some time. Mankar Camoran lives in his palace, Karak Agayalo, which overlooks the Savage Garden from the top of the mountain. He never comes here. He stays in Karak Agayalo with Ruma and Raven. But these caves eventually lead to the Terrace of Dawn in front of his palace. Certainly. Good day. I just...
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Cathatet for questioning. I was about to begin.
This is not one of Mankar Camoran's chattels from the garden. Who is he?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathatet wondered as well. This is why he sent him for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, get in the cage.
You are not to speak to me, worm!
I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Look at the muscles on you.
I'm just warming up! You pathetic worm! You made it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble. Let's get these bands off you. There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Camoran. I am not without power. Perhaps you still do not trust me. Very well. I will not interfere. If Akatosh still hears my prayers, go with his blessing. I'm eager to help you defeat my former master, if you're willing to accept my help. I am no match for Mankar Camoran, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on!
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all.
Let's put an end to Mankar Camoran and his evil paradise.
In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the Mythic Dawn, Tamriel Reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
It is a privilege.
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
So, here you are at last. The lackey of the Septim Pretender. You still think you have a chance, don't you? We knew you would find your way here eventually, but it is of no consequence. You should not keep my father waiting any longer. He expected you hours ago. Come, you came here to see him, did you not? I will present your soul to my father as a mighty gift.
Father will never be beaten by the likes of you. I do not fear death! Strength against strength! My father's powers is...
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The Mythic Dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament.
I have nothing else to say to you. But my father wants to speak with you before we send you on your way.
Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined. The Mythic Age reborn. You came for the amulet? Take it then.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion!
I do not fear death!
I have nothing else to say to you. But my... Lord Dagon's victory is at hand. Do your best.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The Mythic Dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined. The Mythic Age reborn. I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand.
I have nothing else to say to you, but my father wants to speak with you before we send you on your way.
You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The Mythic Dawn grows...
Why do you delay? Do you fear to face Mankar Camoran himself? As well you should. Come, my father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
It's nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the Mythic Age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. Your efforts are in vain. Lord Dagon! And will welcome your soul in Oblivion! Show me what you've got! Your efforts are in vain. I'm beyond. The time of cleansing is almost here!
Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the Mythic Age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Test your strength against me, mortal! You are weak, like the gods you prayed! Hey, paradise. What did you do that awaits me. Some kind of maniac?
Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the Mythic Age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
The time of cleansing is almost here! Not good enough, I'm afraid.
I do not fear death!
That's the best you can do?
Strike me down if you can!
Fate chose you well. Your cause is already lost. Fate chose you well.
Death to Dagon's lackeys.
You know better than the others.
Paradise awaits me.
Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion! You are too late, fool! I do not fear death!
Show me what you've got.
Wait, can't you?
A worthy foe at last.
Death to Dagon's lackeys. Only the chosen will survive.
Dagon will walk Tamriel again.
Do die, unbeliever! Mankar Camoran must be destroyed.
Fate chose you well.
Father will never be beaten by the likes of you!
Dagon will walk the earth again.
Paradise awaits me.
Unbeliever!
Old Tamriel still has some fight left in her. That's better.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
Your cause is already lost.
is almost here! Be glad you will not live
Fate
to see
chose
the
you
day
well.
in which Dagon walks the earth. The dawn is breaking! You are too late!
A worthy foe.
Only the chosen will
Dagon will
survive.
welcome your soul in oblivion. Only the chosen will survive the You cannot stop
The dawn is breaking! I do not fear death.
Some fight left in her.
Blades, do homage to Martin's champion.
You found a way back. You did it. You belong. So you only. Yes, after. But it's not yet. What chance? We should go. Lead.
Fate chose you well. Lord Dagon will walk Tamriel again.
Ha! You'll never take me down!
Lord Dagon's victory is by the likes of you. Nothing of my father's true power.
My vision will yet be realized.
I'm just warming up, you
Dagon
pathetic
will
worm!
walk Tamriel again. Lord Dagon will walk Tamriel again. The cause is already lost. My vision will yet be realized.
I'm beyond fear. What's the matter? Getting tired?
Fate chose you well. That's better. The cause is already lost.
Die, curse! Death to Dagon's lackeys. I do not fear death.
Strength against evil.
You will not live.
You know better than the others. Fate chose you well.
The dawn is breaking!
You came to the end. Old Tamriel still has some fight left in her. Old Tamriel still has some Lord Dagon will walk Tamriel again. Lord Dagon will walk Tamriel again.
You cannot escape
That's
the
better.
Master's vigilance.
A worthy
Test your strength against me, mortal. Nothing can stop Lord Dagon.
My father's power sustains
Paradise.
Old Tamriel still has some fight left in her.
Blades, do homage to Martin's champion.
You found a way back. Does this mean... You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings. Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said. If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings. Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny. I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor. Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato.